What's going on, YouTube? Joey Burt Cat 8 here. As you can see what the title of the video is, I do this with reluctancy every year because I think everybody that I had watched or even semi-watched sporadically, I think all people in the YouTube are Hall of Famers. I think it's, you make content for me to, hey, I'm gonna push this today, watch this certain video. You're all awesome. So I've been doing this for a long time, and I hated the way the voting was before. Just hated it. 1 year requirement made no sense to me. This is a 3-year requirement now. The change, it's better. If you want my opinion, I'll probably go 5 years or more. When you make a Hall of Fame, if we're like comparing it to like the Hall of Fame of baseball or whatever it is, there's longevity. It's a big part of it. And then you gotta wait. So for me, I know this is, we're trying to tie it, make it feel like sports, but I felt like a longer period of time is what we needed, and 3 years is better. Anyways, all the people that there wasn't even a close to the 3-year requirement. Guaranteed. All these channels that I'm going to mention have at least 5 years. Some of them over a decade. I'm over a decade. I'm going on, I think it's 12 years. So, of consistent content. I also like that too. There's some of these channels that are way more sporadic. But that's okay. Because it's just like mine was pretty much every couple of days. Boom, boom, boom. Then I got into set collecting and player collecting, and it's not always like that. So you can't put in that content like consistently all the time. I'm waiting for set stuff, cards. I have stuff that I'm going to do probably tomorrow, a video, maybe the next day. But some of these channels can't have that consistent content that people want. And we get kind of lost in the shuffle because of that, because we changed the way we collect as we went along. So, without further ado, my 10. First off, how in the world, I'm going to probably say that for a lot of these ones. First person, Brad 8671, for the love of God, please get him in. It's crazy that he's not. I never met him before until this national here, and he was my favorite person that I met there for the first time. I just knew we would hit it off. He's fantastic. He's one of those people where you think you'd hang around him. At least I would. I would be a really good friend to him if I lived like next door. That's what it would be. His football knowledge, great. Let's get him in. And I don't know how long he's been doing it, but it's over a decade. Maybe even longer than me. It might be. I don't know. But I know he's been doing it as long as me, if not longer. So, next person, Steve Broncos 79. Same thing, same kind of era as Brad 8671. They do the Insert Revolution podcasts. Steve does, and his knowledge it blows my mind. I listen to these guys, how they retained all this stuff up here through cards. It shows you how passionate he is. Terrell Davis, collector. He's a football guy. There's not a whole lot of football guys in this Hall of Fame. I don't know why that is, but that's just the way it is. But yeah, Steve, please Next one, same with the Insert Revolution podcast. Amish Dave Archer. Not only did I get him to meet him this year, he went to a Packer game with me this year. I was so excited. Talked to him several times over the phone the last few years. And his channel is no holds barred. Says what he means what he says. And if you don't like that, you probably won't watch him. But I love that. So I've been watching his channel at least 10 years. At least 10 years. And I just never thought we'd be the friends that we are today. I'm so glad because I think he's one of the most knowledgeable person in the hobby. Speaking of this, I had a question about some stuff at the National this year, and I'm like, I'm about to phone a friend. Dave knows everything, and if he doesn't know, he'll find out. He just has all those resources. So Dave. Another person that's on the Instant Revolution podcast sporadically, but I just got into his channel this last year. Information City. These guys that, it's just like watching sports card news. Because I'm Carlos. He's so knowledgeable. He's so eloquent the way he says things. He gets his point across for me to understand. And I don't understand a lot of things all the time. But his information, anything going on in the hobby, he was doing it. And he has a lot of hockey cards. And I'm expanding my knowledge when he gets the hockey stuff in. And Dave helps me with that once in a while too. But yeah, collects everything though. So love it. And then a person I met a few years ago, next on my list, number 5, Dave's Midlife Card Crisis. Been watching his stuff for quite a long time. And seeing at the National, I love hanging around with Dave. He was telling me about this year about his spreadsheet. And I'm just, you look at a person, you don't think they are computer savvy. I'm not at all. But he was going through every little thing of his computer, and he was so proud of it. I'm like, I wouldn't know what the first thing to do. So he's got like everything written down of what he wants to get. And I love watching his channel. I love more love talking to the guy. I look forward to seeing him at the National whenever he goes. Next, Jericho 941 IMI. Oh my gosh. Please. Johnny Bench, super collector. Oh my gosh. Not only is he doing that, but he found a card for me at one of his local cards shops. A big one this last summer. Oh my gosh. Michael Shane. Please. He's like my dad of cards. I love the man. I wish he would have came to the National last year. Then this is a newer channel for me, and I guess I'm one of the last ones to find out about it. But Rated Rookie Josh, I've been watching his stuff, and jeez, it's just like everything else, knowledge, and a wide variety of stuff coming in. I just enjoy it. I didn't get to talk to him personally, but that's one of my goals here is to get to know Josh a little bit better. And then number 8, makes videos sporadically because his stuff is, sometimes it's hot, sometimes it's cold, just like my stuff goes. This film not yet rated, Michael, one of my best friends in the hobby, a fellow Packer guy. I don't know if there's too many days that go by that we don't have a message or something going on with each other. He's if we got a Packer question, we're bouncing things off each other. It's just, what's this? Or I've never seen this. What is, if I see something weirdly, insanely good in Packers that I wouldn't normally buy because I got money tied up in sets and Bart Starr. I go bounce it off him and like, hey, look at this. Oh, yeah. Some stuff, it's good to have. It's your inner circle Packer guys, but he doesn't do his videos as often as I would like. But just a phenomenal collection. The Clay Matthews Super Collection. I forget how many 101s he has. Just he could, like, his number of plate 101s is, I thought, was near like 50 or 60 or even more than that. I don't even know. It's insanity. I've seen parts of his collection, but I've never seen it in its entirety. If I saw it in its entirety, it would probably take me a full day, at least. I remember looking at Everett's Rob Gronkowski collection because he brought the whole darn thing to the National one time, and it took me hours because I was just like, oh, this is awesome. Oh, this is awesome. I just couldn't stop. Oh, moving on. That was Michael. This film not yet rated. Vote. Number 9. Bart's Cards, formerly Bart the PSA guy. Love his stuff. 49ers and Jerry Rice. Oh my gosh, I just love picking up the way he picks up stuff. It is everything. But then I showed him some, because he's very interested in the Spectra Hall of Fame 49ers cards, and whenever one shows up that I know he doesn't have, I think he just recently got the Ronnie Lott because I pointed it out to him. Would love to meet him. We were supposed to meet up at the National 2 years ago when it was supposed to be in Atlantic City when it got canceled. Yeah, I want to hang out with Bart. Not only because it's a great name. Like, I collect Bart Starr. I would just, he's most of these guys, I don't know how they retain it. These people are so knowledgeable, and I just feel like if I don't go over something over and over and over and over again, I'm never going to remember it. My memory's shot. But anyway, Bart, formerly the PSA guy, now it's Bart's Cards. And then last, I've known this guy, never got to meet him for as long as I've been on YouTube and through Blog TV, and it's Steve, Purple GT22. We used to send care packages back and forth all the time. He was a TTM guy, then he got into cards, and now he does a little of everything. I love watching his stuff. I like to look at how we changed throughout the last 12 years. As I think he started right around when I did, 2010-ish, maybe a little bit earlier than me. I don't know. But at least that. And he always makes me laugh in some way. Every time I watch a video, I just think he's funny. But yeah, it's kind of like we're like on the same track. My collecting ways I collect has spread out throughout the years. It was just everything. It got more specific, but like he also does TTMs. He does his cards. He also is into cars like I am, obviously by the name of Purple GT22. So yeah, those are my 10. I don't know if I ever voted anybody in. Oh, I guess I did vote a couple. I had a couple people right. Scotty Tradition was one of them. But most of the time I'm getting these older, more football related channels in. A couple of them are newer to me for my first time nominations, but I had to get those guys in. So that's it. Thanks everybody for watching. I'll see you in a couple days for another video with car related. But love you guys. Take care. See you soon.